It felt like it had taken forever, but his wife was finally leaving. Benicio peeked out from behind the living room curtains. He had to be careful. If his wife caught him looking, she might become suspicious. Of course, he could then just wave at her and tell her later that he only wanted to say goodbye. But it was better if she didn't notice him staring out. That way, she wouldn't ask any uncomfortable questions. And he hated having to lie to her. He just had to make sure she took the car and left. Because what if she'd forgotten her phone and came back inside to get it? Or what if she thought of something she wanted to say to him and decided it couldn't wait until she came back from the store? With her tiny bladder, she might even rush back inside for one last bathroom visit to ensure she wouldn't have to go while she was shopping. If by then he had already started, thinking she had left, it would be bad. Benicio tried not to think too much about this, because it seriously put him on edge, which would make it that much harder to actually enjoy himself later on. And with opportunities so far in between these days, he'd better make the most of it. He watched her get into the car, use the rear view mirror to check her makeup, then back out of the driveway, almost ending the raccoon that scuttled by on his way to the neighbor's trash can. He could actually hear her torment the gear shift as she put her car in second. Then she drove off with one hand on the wheel, using the other to fluff up her hair. "Yes," Benicio said, and he hurriedly closed the drapes. That morning he had already managed to find out which store she was going to, so he had a pretty decent idea of how long she would be gone. If he assumed 15 minutes for the drive to the store, another 15 minutes to get back, and conservatively guessed how long it would take her to get the groceries, he figured he had about an hour. It wasn't as much time as he would have liked, but definitely enough. If he didn't waste time, that is. And he didn't plan to. This was the opening scene from Embarrassing Nightmares Come True number 2, The Worst Time to Die. I'm Bjorn J.P. Peters. More on my website, bjornjppeters.com.